You know, in Kenya they call me Mama Kwanini. Mama Kwanini. Paul told you that I started in this business 45 years ago. I was 5.
So you are now 50.
I'm joking. I was 5, impossible, no? Okay, I grew up in England and went to university, and then I decided I wanted to see the world. Yes. So, I went to Italy. My mama is Italian. My nonna is Italian. I went to see my nonna, and I started flying as a stewardess, you know, for Alitalia. I told my mama, look, I want to see the world, and then I will come home. I did not see the world. I saw the pilot. The pilot saw me and he grounded me, you know? So I did not fly anymore. We got married and I started what you would call personal production. I personally produced twice. A boy and a girl. I didn't do the 3 and 13. So then now I become a housewife. Ah, what a wonderful job. You work all day. Nobody pays you. And then we have to ask men, the husbands, for the money. And you men are so stupid. You all say the same thing. What do you want the money for? So, when my children went to kindergarten, I decided I would go to work, half a day. Yeah? While they're at school, I go to work. So I start looking for a job. And then, one day, my husband was flying, Batman, he was flying in the airplane, and the pilot invited him. The pilot said, Captain Riccardi, my wife and I together, we have started a new business. Why don't you come and see? So, my husband came home and he said, let's go and see. And we went to a hotel, like this meeting room was full of people, just like you. But because they were Italian, they made more noise. Hey, mamma mia, che bello! So, my husband looked in the door and he saw this big mountain of product. Oh, he turned to me and he said, Annamaria, I want to remind you that it is you who is looking for a job. And he said, we will sit at the back of the room near the exit door. Yeah. So if they say something we don't like, we leave. The pilot said, no, Captain Riccardi, you must come and sit in the front. Because in the front, you can see better. And you can hear better. and you don't see the man behind you falling asleep. That's you. So anyway, he pulled us to the front, and there's my husband, and there's me, and there's my sponsor, Claudio. Now, a little man comes in the room, and we're talking 45 years ago. We don't have video. We don't have PowerPoint. We don't have computer. We don't have cell phones. We have a board and a pen. And this little man comes in the room, and he's short and he's got mustache like Salvador Dali. And he starts, this is you on this breed, tu fai questo, poi passi qua, passi lì, vai là, passi su, 20%, 5% mani! I did not understand anything. This I did not understand. This I did not understand. This I did not understand. The money I understand. So I say to Claudio, I want to try this business, but I don't understand. Will you help me? And Claudio said, of course, I will help you. I will teach you everything I know. But you got to understand, I've only been in this business 1 week. So now, Claudio didn't know anything. Me, I didn't understand anything. And my husband, he didn't want to know anything. So now, that's how we started. Okay? So now, 45 years later, I'm here in Kenya talking to you. That's why. Kwa nini? What happened? Well, the first month, I made every mistake you made. I also made all the mistakes you haven't made yet. But you will. Let me tell you, first of all, I didn't know the product. But I didn't want to sell the product because I was shy. I don't want to ask my friends to do me a favor and buy the product, So Claudio said, why don't you sell industrially? Big sale. Wow, I like that. And I thought, I have a friend who has a spa, a hotel, with a big swimming pool. A big swimming pool. So I went to him and I said, Giovanni, if you put LDC in the water, it will keep the swimming pool clean. The fat will not stick to the sides of the pool. It will keep the fat on the surface, not the fat. Not the fat people. the oil. So he said, oh, this is a wonderful idea. How much LDC do I put in the pool? Why sell one bottle if you can sell 20? So I said, 20. And he put all the LDC in the pool. And you know what happened? Every time someone dived in the pool, out came the bubbles. The bubbles. So, Giovanni, he emptied the pool out 3 times because LDC is a very affectionate product. It won't go. So he cleaned the pool 3 times. Now, this happened 45 years ago. And Giovanni still is not talking to me. You can lose a lot of friends if you're not careful. So now, what am I telling you? I'm telling you that you sell the product, but you must know the product. You must explain the product. You must be professional with the product. Otherwise, you can make damage. Okay? Anyway, I decided I was not good at selling products. So Claudio, he said, Annamaria, why don't you invite people and create an enormous organization? Okay, who shall I invite? Let me see. I will invite somebody who hasn't got a job. Huh? That's easy. He hasn't got a job. I tell him about this job. He's happy. He starts. So I invited a friend of a friend who didn't have a job. And you know what he said? Thank you, Mrs. Riccardi, but I am very busy at not being busy, and so I don't think I can come and work in this business. And I was upset because I thought it was so natural. You have no money, you have no job, this is work. Why not? Because a lot of people don't like to work. They want miracles. They want money immediately. In Italy, not in Kenya.
No, even in Kenya.
So then I thought maybe I should look for a salesperson. Somebody who knows how to sell. I'm a housewife. I don't know how to sell. But somebody who does it for business, then they will have a great success. So I invited a friend of my family who was a salesman, and he came and he looked at the presentation, and you know what he said? Annamaria, this kind of business cannot work. You should leave because it will not last for more than a few months. So I must tell you, when the Italian company had 20 years in the business, we had a big party. Thousands of people dancing in the squares and eating and drinking and having fun at this birthday. Guess who I invited? The salesman. And you know what he said? Annamaria, didn't I tell you it was going to be a great success? Negative people, they're always right. Okay? So, I was very, very sad that I wasn't building, that I wasn't interesting people into my business. And I thought, well, that's it. I'm not going to do this anymore. And then one night, I was going home, and outside the door of my house was a big truck full of watermelons. And there was a man on the truck, and he's selling watermelons, beautiful red, and incredible watermelons. And I thought, this guy is direct sales. So now he will understand our business. And I invited him, and he came. He saw, and you know what he said? Mrs. Riccardi, I will never come into this business because it is below my dignity. Now I really, really understood that I could not work this business. So, the following night, the president of Italy was at the meeting. So I went to him, and he said, Annamaria, how nice to see you. How is your husband? And what are you doing? How is it going? And I said, listen, I want to leave. He said, why? Well, because I'm not good. I can't sell. I haven't interested anybody in the business. I'm not good at this. I want to stop. And he said, but have you invited your friends? And I said, my friends? I can't invite my friends. My friends are professionals. My friend, one is a dentist, one is an agency, one has a shop, one is a pilot. I mean, my friends, they would never come into this business. And he said, I understand. You have some very intelligent friends. You started. You must be the only stupid one in the group. There is a logic. So, I got very angry. I went home. My husband said, why are you angry? And I told him, I said, that man called me stupid. My husband said, why? And I told him, and my husband said, he's right. So now, I went to my bedroom, and I sat on my bed, and I start thinking. And I think to myself, I'm not stupid. Maria, she's more stupid than me. And then I thought, what happened the evening I went to the meeting? Why did I start? Juanini, why did I start? What did they do? Was it the music? No. Was it the marketing plan? No, I didn't understand it. Was it the product? No. How could it be the product? I didn't know the product. You know, the man stood here and said, this is the most incredible, wonderful product in the world. But have you ever heard a company say, our product is lousy? No. They all say it's wonderful. Yeah. But because I didn't know it, I didn't believe it. So, I did not start because I was convinced about the product. I did not start because I was convinced about the marketing plan. I did not start even because of the money, because I didn't believe in that figure. Full time, we didn't make half as much as what they said you could make in your spare time. They're lying. So why did I start? Not the product, not the marketing plan, not the money. Why? Mama Connie. You know, this is such an important question. This question makes all the difference. If you have a why, you know, I started because I wanted something. Not the marketing plan, not the products, not the system, me. I wanted something. Not very much. You know, at that time, I wanted to make enough money to buy my husband a Christmas present without stealing from the shopping. Yes, I wanted a small something, but I wanted it, you know? And then I wanted to prove that I could do something. So, let me tell you what made the difference. Because I got up from that bed and I knew exactly what I had to do. And I went out and I started doing what I understood exactly I had to do. And that is what I'm going to share with you now. I will be short, but this is the heart of everything.